The best dressed celebrities at the Golden Globes 2026, a night where classic glamour met modern risk. The Golden Globes have always served as the unofficial starting gun for award season, and in 2026, Hollywood wasted no time reminding the world why the Globes' red carpet remains one of the most closely watched fashion events of the year. Long before trophies were handed out or speeches went viral, the step and repeat had already made its case. This would be a season defined by bold restraint, elevated craftsmanship, and a renewed respect for fashion as storytelling. Unlike years dominated by neon hues or experimental chaos, this year's red carpet leaned heavily into black, white, and metallic tones, yet felt anything but predictable. Designers played with texture, silhouette, and construction, transforming traditional palettes into statements that felt fresh, deliberate, and quietly daring. The result was a visual conversation between old-school elegance and contemporary edge. From Hailee Steinfeld's softly glowing maternity moment to Selena Gomez's painstakingly crafted couture, from Teyana Taylor's unapologetic shock value to Emma Stone's effortless cool girl confidence, the 2026 Golden Globes offered a masterclass in how stars use fashion not just to impress, but to define their moment. What follows is a deep dive into the most memorable looks of the night, why they worked, and what they reveal about the evolving language of red carpet style. Hailee Steinfeld, redefining maternity glamour. Hailee Steinfeld delivered one of the evening's most talked about appearances, not through excess, but through refinement. Draped in a peach-toned Prada gown accented with delicate silver detailing, Steinfeld embraced her pregnancy with elegance rather than spectacle. The gown's soft structure allowed her silhouette to remain fluid and romantic, avoiding the overly sculpted maternity looks that often dominate award season. Instead, Steinfeld's styling suggested confidence and calm, a woman fully at ease with her changing body and public moment. Rapazzi jewelry added a subtle architectural contrast, while the overall effect felt timeless rather than trend-chasing. In a night filled with bold statements, Steinfeld proved that restraint can be just as powerful. Selena Gomez, couture craftsmanship in motion. Selena Gomez arrived wearing a velvet Chanel gown that, at first glance, appeared classic. A closer look revealed extraordinary detail. The neckline was adorned with fringe-like floral embellishments, meticulously crafted from feathers and silk. According to fashion insiders, the embellishment alone required more than 300 hours of handwork, a reminder that haute couture is as much about labor as it is about luxury. The dress moved with Gomez, creating subtle motion under the lights and adding depth to an otherwise monochromatic design. Paired with Chanel jewelry and minimal styling, the look allowed the craftsmanship to speak for itself. Gomez's choice reinforced her evolution from pop star to red carpet mainstay with serious fashion credibility. Tessa Thompson, emerald energy and sculptural drama. If the carpet needed a jolt of color, Tessa Thompson provided it. Her strapless green sequined Balenciaga gown shimmered under the lights, balancing boldness with precision. The dress hugged the body without overwhelming it, and the sequins caught light in a way that felt dynamic rather than flashy. Thompson's collaboration with Bulgari jewelry added richness without distraction, allowing the gown's color and structure to remain the focal point. This was a look that felt confident, intentional, and unapologetically glamorous, one that reminded viewers why Thompson remains a fashion risk-taker who rarely missteps. Hudson Williams, modern masculinity elevated. Menswear at the Golden Globes often risks fading into the background, but Hudson Williams refused to play it safe. His two-tone Giorgio Armani suit offered a refined twist on classic tailoring, accented by a perfectly placed cummerbund that nodded to old Hollywood. Christian Louboutin shoes grounded the look with polish, while Bulgari jewelry added a subtle note of luxury. The overall effect was sleek, confident, and refreshingly intentional, a reminder that menswear can still surprise when designers and wearers push beyond the expected. Teyana Taylor, provocation as performance art. No discussion of the 2026 Golden Globes fashion landscape would be complete with Teyana Taylor. Wearing Chanel haute couture, Teyana Taylor turned the red carpet into a stage. The black gown featured a dramatic cutout back and an ornate jeweled bow, styled deliberately to resemble a thong, challenging conventional red carpet decorum. Some viewers praised the audacity, others criticized it as excessive. Yet that reaction was precisely the point. Teyana has long used fashion as a form of self-expression and provocation, and this look fit squarely within that artistic philosophy. Whether loved or loathed, it was impossible to ignore, and in the language of fashion, that often defines success. Rose Byrne, quiet luxury in green. Rose Byrne opted for understated sophistication in a green Chanel gown that leaned into quiet luxury rather than spectacle. The clean lines and refined fabric allowed Rose Byrne's natural elegance to take center stage. While the shades sparked debate among fans, the overall look reflected Chanel's enduring appeal, timeless, controlled, and deliberately restrained. Paired with matching Chanel jewelry, Rose Byrne's ensemble reminded viewers that subtlety still has a place on a carpet increasingly dominated by shock value. Emma Stone, cool girl confidence.
Emma Stone once again proved that she doesn't need maximalism to stand out. Wearing a pale yellow Louis Vuitton crop top paired with a French skirt, Stone delivered a look that felt youthful, modern, and effortless. The exposed midriff, tastefully styled, challenged traditional award season norms without veering into gimmick territory. Movement played a key role, as the fringe swayed with each step, giving the look energy and fluidity. Stone's styling choices reinforced her reputation as a star who understands fashion as an extension of personality rather than performance. Kate Hudson, Old Hollywood reimagined. Kate Hudson channeled classic glamour in a shimmering silver Armani privé gown featuring a beaded halter neckline. The dress evoked vintage Hollywood while maintaining a contemporary edge through its sleek construction and modern fit. Garrote jewelry complemented the look without overpowering it, allowing Kate Hudson to shine, literally and figuratively. In a sea of experimentation, Kate Hudson's look served as a reminder that traditional glamour, when executed flawlessly, never goes out of style. Charli XCX, fashion as identity. Charli XCX continued her tradition of boundary-pushing style in a Chanel XCX ensemble featuring a black feathered body, oversized bow, and contrasting white skirt. The look blurred the line between avant-garde and classic, embodying Charli's fearless approach to personal style. De Beers jewelry added polish, ensuring the ensemble remained red carpet appropriate despite its experimental elements.
Tailoring done right. Conor Story embraced classic menswear with a Saint Laurent suit that emphasized sharp tailoring and clean lines. Paired with Tiffany & Co. jewelry, the look was minimalist yet effective, a lesson in how fit and proportion can elevate even the most traditional silhouettes. Elle Fanning, romantic modernity. Elle Fanning arrived in Gucci, continuing her long-standing relationship with romantic, ethereal fashion. The gown's delicate structure and Cartier jewelry reinforced Fanning's image as a modern fairy tale presence on the red carpet. Though opinions varied on the color choice, the look remained cohesive, elegant, and unmistakably Elle. Michael B. Jordan, effortless authority. Michael B. Jordan rounded out the best-dressed list in a Prada suit that balanced authority with ease. The tailoring was impeccable, the styling confident without excess, and the David Yurman jewelry added just enough edge. Jordan's look exemplifies how menswear continues to evolve, less about flash, more about presence. What the 2026 Golden Globes fashion moment tells us. This year's red carpet revealed a clear shift. Celebrities are moving away from novelty for novelty's sake and towards craftsmanship, intention, and personal narrative. Whether through couture labor, daring symbolism, or refined simplicity, the best-dressed stars understood that fashion works best when it tells a story. The Golden Globes didn't just kick off award season, they set its aesthetic tone.